And Matt, while we're talking about this, I noticed today it is so frustrating filing these claims. I bet we spend, I don't know how much time explaining to the VA why the form we filed was correct. We're constantly getting, we will not process your higher level review request because it's already pending at the BVA or because it's, whatever. And they're wrong. It could, you need to read what they say, but a lot of times, like the ones I just did today, the BVA had granted service connection for OSA and peripheral neuropathy. And so there had been no rating, there had been no effective date. That was given by the regional office. So I appealed the rating and the effective date, and they said, we're not going to process this because this was a direct decision by the BVA. Well, it wasn't, because the BVA made no and couldn't make a decision on what the rating and the effective date was, because until their decision, it had never been service connected. This is just one of the things I see every single day. They are wrong. Read the letter and figure out what you really filed, and then send them a response. If you don't get a response, file another 0995 or whatever you have to do. But there are so many cases being turned down, stopped, because they don't know what they're doing at the VA. This is a real problem, and you need to make sure they don't do that to you.
What Carol said there is the irony of our job and your job, and that we have to educate the VA.
Yes.
These questions, kids EDU, as far as SMCS, I love the fact that you guys are educating yourselves. I love the fact that you're going in with an informed claim. And I think Antoine even talked about how he understood his effective date was messed up due to the VA. It boggles my mind that you have to go in when you have this benevolent agency that has a duty to assist you to help your claim. You have to help them understand what their law is, what their damn regulations are. Okay. Yes. But I love this. You guys have so much understanding already, and just working, working here with you guys and talking back and forth. I'm so, it's almost like hopeful in a way here, in that you guys understand this, that you got to go in armed with the law, armed with the medicine. Okay.
And Matthew, I would add to that. I want you to spread it to the other veterans that you know. Yesterday, I had an appointment, and the guy that I was meeting with told me that his father was in the Gulf War, and his grandfather was in Korea, and both of them were getting 100%. And then he was telling me the problems they had, and I said, they're only getting 100%. And he said, well, that's all they can get. He had no idea that they clearly, from what he told me, deserve more, but he didn't know. And so we're hoping that all of you will go out and tell everybody, so that veterans start getting what they're entitled to get, because this is just not right. These SMC claims are inferred claims. That means there's no form, because the VVA is supposed to read your record and realize, oh my gosh, this person qualifies for aid and attendance. I have never, ever seen that happen. You have to ask for that. So I'm asking you to tell everybody you know that these benefits are out there. I mean, the difference between $3,500 and almost $10,000 a month is a lot of money and a lot of help to people who need it.
Right.
I'm off my soapbox. Go ahead, Matt.